The year is 3031 again. Let's just have 5 more minutes of this. Hello and welcome to the show with me, your host and Prime Minister, John M. Bird. Now, before we get on with this, the final episode of Future 5, I've been asked to comment on the rumours that the world is coming to an end. Now, top government researchers have interviewed all our scientists, and only one of them is predicting the end of the world this year. Let's see an extract from that interview. It's all over. So it's business as usual, and the fact that this is the final episode is mere coincidence. If you were planning on some anarchy this week, we would ask you to reconsider, and instead listen to the comforting words of our spiritual leader, Card Heart.
Hello, welcome to this moment. I want to talk to you about fear. When I frighten you, you become closer to the Almighty. If I was to creep up behind you and go, ah, then you would be closer to the Almighty.
Hello, would you like us to send you a list of things you don't need? In today's consumer society, it's increasingly difficult to know what we could do without. Subscribe now and we'll update you every time a new product comes out that you don't need. Or upgrade to our VIP service and we won't send you anything at all. But hurry, when the world ends, so does the offer.
Hi, Boolag5 here, just with a quick update. We are in the spaceship now, so we're on our way to planet Earth, and we should be there June, we think now, for the invasion, and I will be taking over the planet, as I have expressed before. Now, one problem is that we did forget the directions and the maps. We left them on the kitchen table, so I think the easiest thing really is for one of you to email them over as quickly as possible, and that'll avoid any hold-ups. Otherwise it's going to get beyond the summer and it's going to be too late. Now if you don't do it, then my vengeance will be terrible, so please do it as soon as you can, and also preferably a map with the major cities on. That would be real help actually. Alright, see you soon then, bye!
If I arranged for your wife's head to levitate off her shoulders one night, and then if it started floating around the room and demanding that you remove its makeup, making you terribly, terribly frightened, and then if when you were using a cotton pad to try and remove her foundation, she kept floating and spinning around the room, making the job more difficult. And then, when finally you removed her makeup, you found that she had been hiding a poor complexion and piggy eyes, and that she was bald, and the shock made you black out. And then, as you regained consciousness, if I was standing over you with my face really close, and then I went, ah, whilst administering a nippy nip nip, well, that wouldn't be very nice for you. Not very nice at all.
Hello children, it's time to check the Armageddon Fund. Let's hear the final result from Mrs. Gray. Ooh, that's good news, Mrs. Gray. Mrs. Gray says she's been inundated with your used stamps and old milk bottle tops, but I'm afraid it hasn't quite been enough to stop the world from ending. But at least we tried. Isn't that right, Mrs. Gray? Oh, she's gone off. She does this, she just goes off on her own. Ugh. People of Britain, I have an urgent statement. However, I am bound by the law of 3028, which states that any bad news must be announced by way of song to lessen the panic. So over to Robot Hand for the latest. The sun has exploded and fallen apart. sky has got brighter and then very dark. The sun has exploded, it's bad news for man. It's going to affect his normal lifespan. The sun has exploded and fallen apart. The sky has got brighter and then very dark. The sun has exploded.
And I'm afraid that's all we have time for. I've been John M. Bird. It is the end.
Hi, it's Bulag5 here. I finally arrived. Now, I know I'm late, but I am now invading with Uncle Phil, so you will have to show yourselves to me now. Show yourselves to me now. Right now. Hello?